Hello, busy professional. Welcome back to another episode from the Productivity Like a Pro podcast with my dear friend Paco Cantero. Today we will talk about Inner Circle Cohort and why we introduced this, what this is all about. And that's a really exciting episode because that's something we've been working on for more than a year, 1.5 years actually. And Paco, I cannot wait to dive into this with you.
Yeah, Tom. Hello, everybody. Well, yes, I can state it. Sorry to say this, but it's our best product ever. I'm convinced of that, as Tom has just said. More than 1 year working towards this product because, well, all our members and followers were asking for coaching, guidance, speed, how to make things faster. And, well, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. And I think that everything started with the ICOR journey. I think that that was the first milestone, the moment that we discovered the ICOR journey.
Yeah.
I think that was a starting point for this product.
And therefore, we can talk a bit about the history of the ICOR journey, right? So it was always the demand to get clarity about productivity end to end, what this means. It seems so complex and complicated. And this was the first realization. We cannot use any buzzwords, or we wanted to avoid them anyway, as we are not fans of buzzwords. So we decided to double down on the wording everybody understands. And therefore, we focused first of all on a row of courses which covered productivity end to end, which is digital note taking, personal knowledge management, task management, project management, and automation. And that was already part of the ICOR mastery course that we had 1.5 years ago already, but it is a much more expanded and diving deeper into each topic. And therefore, we realize this is a journey. This is going through ICOR. ICOR stands for Input, Control, Output, Refine, which covers the productivity system end to end. But now we are going from these etherical words down to words everybody knows, and therefore going through the note-taking, knowledge management, task management, and project management and automation. From this ICOR journey, we got so nice feedback with each course that we launched. People were excited. They said we are reading their minds. And then we saw the results. People were posting their ICOR framework. That's another crucial development and a half past years where we developed the ICOR framework where people can lay out their productivity tool stack. That's another thing. People always looking for tools, and then they're not essentially looking for methods. They're rather looking for tools, and they're confused why this is not working. And this is where we merge really everything together with this ICOR framework. People realize what tools they have, why they're using it, placing it in their productivity system, and then going through the ICOR journey to understand the tool agnostic approaches to productivity. And this sounds so much, right, Paco? It sounds
Yes,
so much, but
because
we nailed
the,
it that
the moment I think that we try to make people understand this in just one course, as the old, we can call it the old, it was just 1.5 years ago. Yeah. The ICOR mastery course, it was literally impossible because we were describing all the world of productivity in just one course. It was insane. And it was the moment that we start splitting the things is when we took a better understanding of the learning process of our people based on their feedback, and then going really deep into the main concepts and workflows they need to really understand all the different stages to move you from capturing information until you plan and execute and complete the tasks or projects you need to achieve your goals. No, that's what defines a productivity system end to end, and that's what we made with the ICOR journey. No, and of course we saw a lot of people joining the membership, but also a huge amount of positive feedback because people were getting the points, understanding everything, and putting things into place better and faster.
And the thing is, with the ICOR mastery, the ultimate goal was to save people time. So that was the reason why it was so condensed, as you just needed 90 minutes to go through the main concepts of ICOR and productivity and so on. And then we had vertical content, as we called it, that expanded on the different topics. But this is where we really doubled down on these different concepts more. And each course is now on its own really comprehensive for each topic. The thing is, we offered coaching as well for lifetime members back then. And we had 1-on-2 coaching. So if you're a member or you want to join us, you can go there. There are 1-on-2 coachings as well, where we had these coaching calls. And we already been amazed that in just 60 minutes, how much we were able to help people just based on forcing them before the call to have the ICOR framework filled out. Therefore, it was accelerating our coaching success already. And people were always happy after these 60 minutes. And we thought, man, we can achieve this in 60 minutes. What could we do if we really double down on a proper cohort? And this is where this idea grew and grew, that we just have a very small group of people. In fact, 6 people. That's how we start the inner circle cohort with, and double down on the different parts of the ICOR journey guided by us directly as coaches. We are there for our inner circle members in 4 weeks to double down on a productivity system. So the goal is really to, in the end of these 4 weeks, each of the 6 members will have a perfectly running productivity system. That's insane, actually, when we think about, because the actual membership is more like a do-it-yourself, and the cohort is now a done-with-you approach. And the do-it-yourself, we can see from members, usually they take about 6 months before they finished their perfect productivity tool stack and perfect productivity setup. And we say imperfect, it's always an ongoing process. It's about learning the techniques and the methods on how to approach your productivity system so you can walk by yourself. And we just saw how much acceleration there was just with the 60-minute coaching call. And that's why we have the inner circle cohort where we dive in these 4 weeks deeper into this. And how this works is that in each week, we will tackle one specific topic from the productivity system end to end. So we will start in the first week with the information management and knowledge management, where we talk about note-taking and personal knowledge management. Then in the week 2, we will talk about your personal task management. In week 3, we will dive into project management, which covers not only team project management, it's also, if you're a solopreneur, it works the same. We will explain you how you have to think in the different areas of your business. And then in week 4, we'll cover the automation process. And you see already, we are following the ICOR journey again. So how this works is our inner circle cohort members, they will have lifetime access to the membership. So that's included as well. And this way they will be able to follow the ICOR journey as well, going through the courses, but with instructions and homework from Paco and me. We will have a kickoff meeting where we'll explain everything, how we will work through the cohort. And that's then crucial. It's not that you're on your own. You will focus on one specific part in this week. And then we will have a 3-hour coaching call per week where we dive into the topics, answer all your questions, and help you to take this into action, what you just learned from the ICOR journey. And we think by the combination of this accountability that you have to do this, and then with our direct guidance on the specific topics, and each week focusing on the different topics, this is what will accelerate everything. And we cannot wait to double down. Places are filling up very quickly. So with 6 slots, there's not much left. And we have a special discount for the early birds. So if you're interested into this, make sure to hop over to the paperlessmovement.com. There you find all the information. We have a dedicated landing page where we dive into all the details, everything that you get. So you're just scratching the surface. Paco, I even forgot that this is not just a coaching layer on top of the normal ICOR course that we have there. It's additional resources that we have there. We will have handouts that are dedicated to the inner circle cohort. So you really have results after this ICOR cohort.
Yes, because something that I've always stated in my life, and well, through experience, I've concluded this, is that to get things done or to achieve a goal or to really complete a project, you need a deadline. And I think that 1 month deadline, it's amazing because it says it all. You just have 1 month, you're going to have guided coaching every week. So it's impossible to not achieve this because you will be laser focused onto this. It's your mission is the shortest amount of time that we have considered that is the right one to really understand the main concepts and workflows, we have synthesized again the things, the key messages. And it's pretty important that people will receive direct coaching via DM to Tom and myself for the whole month. So that back and forth will help people to solve the things on the go. They won't lose momentum. And based on that is how you are increasing the speed to achieve your goals. And I think that's one of the most important, because whenever we design a product here at the Paperless Movement, we are always considering the reality, the real life of busy professionals, because we are busy professionals. We know what we are looking for. We don't have the time. We need an ROI that we can justify. And that's why we have developed this product this way. We consider that the time saving is amazing. People will speed up the process because they will receive this clear guidance. What Tom has just said about the homework, the live session, it's impossible not to increase the speed. But also the exclusivity. Is the exclusivity of being with the two of us plus 5 other peers, okay? All the busy professionals that are in your same status, that are looking exactly the same, people you can get inspiration from, because by seeing the problems they are dealing, the solutions that they have implemented is, for me, I consider that this goes much beyond just the ICOR journey, because this is an overall experience talking about the way you work, the way you see productivity, everything. And it's just 1 month. It's a period of time that I consider enough to push hard, because the moment that you achieve or arrive to the final destination, you have everything in place. And that's why we offer also the lifetime access, because from now on, with that solid foundational core, you will leverage all what you have just learned in just 1 month. And it will be insane, because we are receiving really good feedback coming from members talking about the standard ICOR journey. So imagine if we double down on the main concepts, the synthesis, everything. So that's why we are so excited. That's why we have designed this, because we were receiving tons of people demanding for coaching, to have direct access to us, to reply to their current situation, the real situation they are living, not just a standard one that we have designed in the standard ICOR journey, because here we're going to reply to their specific problems, and we are going to find out solutions immediately. And that's why I consider that this is an investment that is totally out of doubt.
Yeah, and I just want to add there, if you're a member or if you go inside the membership, our members are filling out the ICOR framework, as I mentioned in the beginning. That's part of the ICOR journey. That's what they do in the beginning. And then they share it inside the membership, so for others to see. And in the beginning, we answered all the different ICOR frameworks and we doubled down on this, but it's impossible. With so many members now inside the membership, it's impossible to cover all the different needs, because there's a lot of thoughts that goes into this, understanding this. Even that it is going faster now with the ICOR framework, it's so easy to understand, but we cannot answer we cannot give feedback to all the different ICOR frameworks in there. So the community themselves, they talk about their ICOR frameworks, which is amazing to see now. But this is where another reason why we had to create this inner circle cohort, so we can give it all to the people who really looking for our direct advice when it comes to their tool stack and getting to the next level.
Yes, and it's also important, sorry to interrupt you, Tom, but something came to my mind, that it's that we will create a specific and private space inside the standard membership just for the cohort, just 8 people there discussing for a whole month about pretty specific and well-defined topics. And I think that's another value compared to the standard offering that we were offering to our people and followers and members. And I think that's something that I would like to highlight, because I think it's important.
That's what I was about to say. So this private space, so 8 people, the 6 inner circle cohort members and the me will be in there. And this is included in the membership. So you still have access and you see all the other members and so on, but there is it's a private place where it's just for the inner circle cohort members. And there you will not only have direct access to us and things that you can discuss, and where you can share your ICOR frameworks that we can discuss as well. It's a closed area, but there's also then the events where you can book your calls and all the organization and so on. So I'm really excited to see this. There will be also the recordings of these sessions. They will be edited. There will be high quality as you're used from our live recordings. So yeah, man, so many things that I cannot wait to dive into this first session. But this means 1 month, one cohort, or what? Well, the plan is that we will launch one cohort each month. That's what we plan. However, the price will increase. That's for sure. So with the inner circle, with the early birds discount, this is now your option to come in and start an inner circle cohort with us. But if you want to join later, then the price will definitely increase. And when it comes to schedule and the timing, then the main audience and the main members we know, they are from USA. Paco is from Spain, I'm from Germany, and we had to find a sweet spot there. So I'm sorry for all the Australians or people from the East in general. We had to find a sweet spot there. And this is why we decided that each Thursday, each week, on 9 a.m. PST or 18 CET, will be these live coaching sessions. So the 3-hour live coaching sessions. And to us, it's really important that the inner circle members can join there as well. Of course, we will record it and they will be able to see it. But if you really want to get the most value out of this, then it's best to join live and then ask any questions that you might need, or then interact and we can look at your things. That's why we decided for these timings.
Yeah, and it's important to say that this will start our first cohort on February the 29th at 9 a.m. PST or 18 CET, okay, here in Europe. And well, just to sum up, I will say all what the people get from this cohort. It will be the 90-minute live coaching sessions. It's the kickoff session. Then each week, a 3-hour live coaching session. So it's a total of plus over 13 hours of live coaching. Okay, then they have also the lifetime access to the Paperless Movement membership, plus the private space and the 4-week guided course. Now it's pretty important to have the weekly goals and, well, the option to have direct access to us and all the rest of the members of the cohort. And well, I cannot wait, man.
That's right. I cannot wait either. Okay, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us, either inside the membership if you're a member already, or you can write us an email. We are here for you guys, and we cannot wait to kick this off with you. Have a good time and catch you up next time.
See you. Let's ICOR.
Let's ICOR.